My eye doctor thought I was wearing a Minnesota Wild shirt today.
Who did?
My eye doctor.
No, it's wild. It's Minnesota wild.
I was like, yeah, we're wild about marijuana. And
Right.
he just giggled at me.
Okay, let's see. Good morning, Facebook. What up? Here's some music for you.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
What is that?
Dutch Brothers.
Dutch Brothers. Yeah.
No, they got a gazillion Starbucks stuff.
Nobody fuck with the Bucks.
No. I go to the boo.
It's crazy. What's the name? Tim Davis said we're supposed to be boycotting Discount Tire anyway. I guess they funded stopping marijuana legalization in Arizona or something. I don't know if there's truth behind that, but
Bastards.
yeah, those bastards, and they smashed my car, man. I just can't even get over it. I just can't even get over that, man. They're supposed to call me today, though. Good morning. We're live. Shout out Facebook. Shout out Twitter. Shout out YouTube. Everybody that tunes in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show live. Today is November 8th. I'm Michael Ford.
It's not November.
Yo, what's up, Fun Jenny?
December 8th. Okay, I keep forgetting. December 8th.
Alicia in the house.
Damn it, Dave. With the weather.
No dabs. Double dabs. Triple dabs.
3 dabs. 3 dabs and a. Anyways, I'm Vardy, man. Thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday. Beautiful Wednesday morning. We are at Hump Day. Yeah.
Hump Day Monday.
Hey.
If you're in a vehicle, buckle up because today is Hump Day.
Yeah, be careful out there in traffic.
Yep.
Get you some new tires, but not from Discount Tires because they'll crash your car. There you go, Vari.
Yeah, it's a little slick out there this morning.
Dave.
I can't believe that
You got
they're
some articles
driving
for us today,
customers'
Vari?
cars. Because when I went last time, they made me drive my car into the shop. So, yeah, that just kind of throws me.
Yeah, the shop. Yeah, so I do got some articles for us today. First article is coming out of this. Oh yeah, so we had that article, actually a couple of articles on the recall out of Michigan, and so this is a follow-up. The Marijuana Regulatory Agency ordered to release half of all of the recalled products that were recalled due to some testing issues with 2 labs, I believe, down there, 2 major labs, Veritas Laboratories. So last week, Chief Judge Christopher M. Murray from Michigan Court of Claims struck down half of Michigan Court of Claims. From the Michigan Court of Claims, struck down half of the recall from the Michigan MRA on products from Veritas Laboratories. The recall was for cannabis products that had been deemed to have unreliable test results by the agency. In response to recall, Veritas filed a lawsuit against the MRA stating that there was no safety risk justifying the recall. This case illustrates an extraordinary dangers created when a state administrative agency is allowed to regulate from the shadows without proper oversight by a neutral, detached decision maker, and worst of all, motivated at least in part by what appears to be the whims and political objectives of its director and employees. Read the lawsuit against MRA. The recall, which went into effect on November 17th, covered 60 to 70% of the industry's current on-the-shelf products, equaling approximately $229 million, according to the lawsuit. After the release of Murray's opinion, the MRA updated the recall to not include the Veritas Bay City testing location. The MRA will release the administrative holds on all products tested by Veritas North LLC that were included in the recall. This includes any products that have been subsequently retested. Dude, I'm sorry, 1 second. I got this cat in my. Sorry.
I was like, what? Yeah, what?
I understand
Like,
completely.
is
Mari.
he turning it into something this morning?
Yeah,
I
Like,
said,
oh,
you go. I'm like, I'm not following you on that.
All right, so this decision alleviates what was the largest recall for the industry since its introduction to the state at the end of 2019. While we maintain that the entire recall was completely without merit, we applaud the court. We applaud the court for at least reversing the MRA's faulty decision to recall products tested by Veritas Bay City. Kevin Blair, attorney with Huntingman LLP and attorney for Veritas, said in a statement. So, all right, looks like they get half their stash back. That's what's up. Good job, guys. So
about the other half.
I don't know. I guess it's still recalled, but yeah, this is what
and
happened.
that other half going, they splitting that.
So this box is supposed to be my clean box for my mushroom stuff, and during there, you just climbed in there, so I'm gonna have to clean all this shit out again, and I'm gonna. Yeah. Anyways, that's what
Damn
distracted me. Yeah.
Damn pets, man. I feel you on that, Vari. That's why mine has a rawhide over there.
Got a couple pets downstairs, man. They're on their Zoom classes, man. Them things is oof. They be tearing things up. Vari, you see it as soon as we get off of the Zoom. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes later, he's in here opening the door like, what y'all doing? Coming in here, hanging out. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, at least they got half of their stash back, man. Whatever. I wonder if I think, there's a lot of legal states, man. How come the legal states aren't helping the states that aren't legal? They got all that free cash hanging around. Like, you would think that people would come together to support other people, but I guess it's more about money. And
It's that money.
They're like, we're making money. We don't want you to be legal because then they could just come get it from you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we want you to travel all them hundreds and thousands of miles, come and visit us. No.
Well, fortunately, you don't got to drive that far no more. Hopefully, some things change around the
Right.
And
All
there's
zero.
dispensaries where you can easily access quality cannabis in Minnesota, even before it's legal. Keep your eyes open on that. You ain't even got to cross your fingers. That's a fact. But anyway, yeah. So you got another article, Vari?
Yep, I sure do. So we were talking about the banking bill, or like some banking, marijuana banking that was going to be included in the defense bill. Well, it turns out that that's not going to happen. Congressman is slamming the Senate after the marijuana banking was excluded from the defense bill. A new version of a congressional defense bill does not include marijuana banking reform following negotiations between the House and the Senate. But the lead sponsor of the cannabis reform didn't go down without a fight, filing an amendment in committee to attach the marijuana language to the legislation, though he ultimately didn't insist on a vote. While the House passed its initial version of the National Defense Authorization Act in September with language to protect banks that work with state legal cannabis businesses, those provisions were not attached to a new bicameral deal filed on Tuesday. This latest iteration will now go through both chambers again before potentially being sent to the president's desk. Chief sponsor of the Secure and Fair and Safe Enforcement Banking Act, Rep. Ed Perlmutter, didn't force a vote on the amendment in the House Rules Committee, but its last-minute introduction sparked an impassioned debate within the panel where multiple members expressed frustration over how Senate leadership has approached the issue. At Tuesday's meeting, Rule Committee Chairman Jim McGovern out of Massachusetts, I think that's what MA is, sharply criticized Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who insisted that broad justice-focused marijuana reform should be addressed before passing something like the Safe Banking Act. I don't really quite know what the hell his problem is, McGovern said, referring to Schumer, but he's going to make it very difficult for a lot of small businesses and minority-owned businesses to deal with these, I don't know how to read that, businesses to deal with issues of cannabis to be able to move forward and expand and to hire more people. This is a recording of I believe this is a recording of the actual committee hearing or committee meeting. So if you are interested in like watching that whole thing, you're more than welcome to. I'll drop that link in the comments. And it just kind of goes down to talk about how they are upset with them. And then it goes through some other people's quotes about what they didn't like, some Twitter stuff, some back and forth. But basically that's the gist of it. Senate Democrats or Senate majority leaders are not on board with getting the banking passed before like broad reform, which would be like the MORE Act or something similar. I'm going to drop this article. It's super long, so I'm not going to go through all of it, as you can see as I scroll down, but there's a lot of information there. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. And yeah, give me 1 second. I'll drop that in the whoop-de-wham. But yeah, I think that's interesting how like there's opposition in like the way that people want it legalized. It's like they want to get it done, but they want it done their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we kind of had that discussion the other day. It's crazy that they're debating. It's no longer should it be legal. Everybody, a majority of people think it should be legal. But the problem now is everybody wants it to be legal their way. They want to be the one to write the legislation. They want to pass their own bills. So now we got a whole nother debate that we got to focus on that's going to stop it from also being legal. They're going to sit and debate over it because they want their version to be the version. I mean, it sucks, man, especially, you know, on the federal level. You'd think that there would be a lot more movement to legalize, to stop the criminalizing people, for cannabis, to expunge records, to get people out of jail. I'm pretty sure Biden's campaign said that they were with marijuana expungement of people's nonviolent records, and none of that stuff happened. We got a big year coming up this next year in 2022. We're going to have to fight to legalize here in Minnesota, and then we're going to have to reach out to our legislators on the federal level as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. With that being said, December 18th, if you got some time, come on out. The MN Normal Ugly Sweater Holiday Party. We're going to have free food for everybody. You don't have to be a member to get the free food. You do have to be a member, voting member, to get a free pin and Minnesota Normal members card. If you haven't got one of them nifty things, we'll give you one. If you didn't get one, it looks like this thing here. Oh, thing here.
What? That one looks better than the actual national normal.
I think it's the same. Like they're the same. No, anyway.
No,
But
they're not.
no, they're
No,
not.
that
Mine are a
one's
little
all-
different.
That one looked like a credit card or something.
Ah, okay, there you go.
Mine's
But,
all full of Keith.
we will- Right. We will be handing out cards if you're there. We will be having some other things going on. We're going to have plenty of free food. Hopefully, if you get there in time, I think people are going to be hungry. We like to feed people when we have events like this because nobody can function when they're hungry. So we got smoked chicken. We've got cheesy mashed potatoes. We got green beans, dinner rolls. Vari's going to bring some beverages, I think, or
Yeah,
ginger.
we're gonna bring some slushies. We're just gonna have
Slushies, yeah, slushies. We can pick them up outside and just use food coloring and do your design however you want. No, but it's going to be a dope event, man. I hope you guys can make it out. Not only are we going to have a good time, but we're also going to be talking about what we're going to be doing in 2022 to end marijuana prohibition in Minnesota. We're going to need everybody's help, everybody on board. We're going to be talking about caucusing. We're going to talk about lobbying legislators, 420, our rally at the state capitol. We need people to help plan with that. We want to march in parades. We're going to be in the streets. We're going to be doing events. So please get on board now. It's going to be a huge year next year. Would love to see you guys out there, man. Make sure you pass joints, not judgment. And on top of that, December 31st, right? 38th, 31st.
same day.
I
like
was like,
38
you added
better.
more days.
December
I was
38th,
like, I
somebody
went
want
to
me to say
sleep
that,
and
right?
woke up to
December
38
31st.
days.
We're gonna have the final 420. It'll be the final 420 of the year 2021. Have a bunch of the crew out there, man. Cake and Baked is gonna be in the building. Shout out to them. Lisa Cookies is gonna bring some snacks. Shout out to DJ North Star is gonna be in the building, spinning on the ones and twos. Plenty of beverages. You know, we're gonna make it a good time for everybody. So if you are interested in coming to hang out with us, we are limited on space to only 100 people. And it's gonna be tight, but it's a nice space, man. I want y'all to know it's gonna be a nice space. It's gonna be a good time with plenty of activities that Vari's gonna plan for you guys, man. He's got like
a war zone tournament or something.
Ooh, a war zone tournament, like with Nerf guns. So we do it real life.
Yeah, we totally could.
I think in that space we could probably do the shipment map. Anyway, if you're not a Call of Duty fan, you don't know nothing about it. I hate that map. They put that map on Vanguard, man, and every time I get in there, like I just get shot the whole time. I'm like, man, this is trash.
Susie lands. Oh, fuck.
Yep. Teammate
Respawn.
Shoot you, grenade blows you up, you know, overhead bombs. Like that shit sucks. Anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be a good time. If you need information on that, go to minmarijuana.com to find the event. Otherwise, you can shoot a message to any of us in the Minnesota Marijuana group. We can get you information on that. Shout out Canna-Fativa. Make sure you keep your muscles pumped up. I don't got 1186 water today, but shout out Caribou Coffee on the Joe. It tastes lovely. Shout out Vari Hoosman, man. That's a dope hoodie you got on, man. How's it fit?
Just nice. Just nice. Nice and smooth and soft. And yeah, I like it.
Yeah, dope.
Really
man.
nice. Yeah.
I like it, man. Yeah, so we're doing some training and they hooked us up with some free merch that we can wear for our training. So we'll be getting on to a training right after this because we're trying to be as trained up for 2022 as we can possibly be, man. So huge shout out to the people and organizations helping us to be better organized. Shout out to Naughty Northern. Got a message from Naughty Northern this morning. He wants to organize a music event with us, looking like maybe in February. So I know he said he's going on tour in March. So shout out Naughty Northern, man. Hoping to connect with the Naughty Northern on an event. So if you're looking into getting into a music event and you want to come hang out with us, you know, we're working on something. We got something in the mix. We ain't gonna tell you what it is, but yeah, it's in the mix.
Yeah, and also, hey, if you're into the Naughty Northern, he's playing at the Coliseum Sports Bar this Saturday on the 11th. If you want to get out there, they're having an ugly sweater contest for that too. Good warm up for the next weekend.
Yep.
If you're in
a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I think Min Canna is doing holiday Canna Kush Cool Chris or something stadium bar. Anyway, go on down there and check it out. I don't have the information. I thought we were going to work with them on it, but I think we got lost in the mix somewhere. But they do have an event going on. I won't be there. It's my son's birthday. Shout out my son Ezra. He'll be big 7 this weekend on the 11th.
Happy birthday,
happy birthday, turn up. I'm sure, hope he didn't hear me from downstairs. Otherwise, he'll get out of his class and run up here to do his little dance on the TV. Anyway, yeah, man, he's tripping. He been cleaning house. He been vacuuming, cleaning up trash. He's like, yeah, you know that.
Y'all know what that means.
Yeah, extra.
Y'all know what that means. Me as a mom with boys, trust me.
It's getting here. Anyway, so y'all. Anyway, so there's some dope things going on this weekend, man. Check out Naughty Northern. Check out Canna-MN, their event as well. I don't got any flyers, but we are working on the flyers for our event. Once we get those done, we'll shoot them out to you. Otherwise, check us out on Facebook. With that, back to you, Dave, with the weather.
Yeah, as usual, your weather is brought to you by windy.com. If you need to know what's going on outside, just click on windy.com. As we take a look at the cloud situation as we start this wonderful day out, it is one of those picture window days where it does look beautiful outside. but as soon as you open the door and that cold weather hits you right in the face, burr. We got temperatures in the teens right now across most of Minnesota. A lot of sunshine, although earlier today earlier this morning, there was some serious fog everywhere, anywhere from the cities down to southeastern corner by Rochester, and then even up towards St. Cloud. I believe that is burnt off now. Should be pretty clear out there. It's just a beautiful, sunny, windy, not windy, but a Minnesota winter day. So as we travel forward in time and we can check out this afternoon, clouds are pretty much going to stay away. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. Temperatures are going to remain in the 20s for our highs today. Tomorrow morning out the door, you're looking at a little chilly temperatures once again, mostly in the 20s. That blue just don't want to go away. I think it's here for pretty much for good. The afternoon temperatures are going to be about the same. But what we do need to watch out for is Friday night into Saturday. We do have a system coming through that is going to dump quite a bit of snow on southern Minnesota. So if you live down southern Minnesota and you felt left out of all that snow they got up north, well, Friday night into Saturday, that's when you want to look out, because we're looking at some places up to an inch an hour down here around Mankato area, Faribault, Morristown, Waterville, all of our friends around that area. You might want to get the shovels ready. You might want to get the snow blowers ready, because this is going to be plowable snow and it might stick around. Even though we do have somewhat of a warm up coming, temperatures after this weekend or afternoon temps are, looking in the 40s, upper 30s, low 40s. As all this goes along, it's going to remain pretty mild, to say the least. But we do have to pay attention to what's coming up. We have our next system coming through sometime around the 16th. Could put us under some serious snow up north. I will say this temperature prediction for Thursday the 16th is pretty crazy. I see 60s on this map. I'm not optimistic about that. Even the other model in the same area is saying, we're talking like 30s. So we'll see. That is a bit far out on the extended forecast, but we do have a little bit of a warm up coming. I don't know if it's going to be enough to melt all the snow that we've gotten. I mean, as we are right now, our snow depth is pretty much covered the entire state, and what doesn't have snow is going to get it in the next 3 days. So like I said, you can look out for the slippery roads this afternoon on the way home, with some melting going on with the sun up there. But for the most part, we're going to be looking at some chilly temperatures, and watch those bridges and overpasses in the morning, because when it's only 12 degrees out, we're already looking at possibilities of black ice and stuff forming. So you want to be careful in the mornings. And then, like I said, this weekend, Friday night into Saturday, get the shovels ready. So with that, back to you, John.
John,
So,
can somebody grab John?
they left him in
Where's John?
They left him in Missouri. They left him in Missouri.
Missouri or Missouri?
Missouri.
Zorro, no.
Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, we stopped at a place on the way back. It was a restaurant called the Toot Toot. We ate there, we walked inside, and I felt like I was completely, like I shouldn't be there. It was like
Chili
ears all over the walls and stuff, and like it was like a bunch of farmers and like truckers and stuff. So like they're all wearing plaid and like got the strap overalls, and
looking at you
all
funny.
really big, and they're all like, and then our waitress, like we ordered, like she's like, what do you want? We ordered the veggie omelet, and she's like, really?
You're not from around here, are you?
Where you guys from? Minnesota? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, we're from around here. We pig back in the hog mall.
Because they probably had like the they would call it the hefty man plate or something that's like that about grits
They
and
had huge
eggs. And,
servings.
The lumberjack stack.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
they're,
lumberjack stack.
they're gigantic serving sizes. But yeah, so that was interesting. Another thing that I noticed was that Missouri is like really dirty, or at least the highways really dirty. Like
I lived in Kansas City, Kansas for like 6 years, Kansas City, Missouri for like a couple of months. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm literally in like a cowboy Indian state. Like, I mean, it just reminds you of it, like literally.
crazy. And it made me appreciate like how clean our highways are. Like literally you could not go a stretch without seeing like a cone or like a chair, like a furniture chair. Like,
Furniture,
yeah, you know what I'm
beds,
saying? A fridge,
mattresses.
like garbage everywhere. It was nasty. But I don't know.
Yeah, Minnesota, man. You know, everybody complain, man, but it's a beautiful place to live. I think. You know, I'm Mr. Minnesota, man. I love Minnesota. I
It's
love snow.
like,
I love the summertime. You know, I love the haters in Minnesota. There's a lot of haters in Minnesota, but they're great. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
know
you
they
can't
keep
be
you
great
going.
without the hate. Hey, that's a new shirt. You can't be great without the hate. Who wants
Yep.
a shirt?
New shirt, new shirt.
Love it. Love it.
Anyway, yeah, Minnesota, man. It's a day, man. At the end of the day, it's
I
definitely a
mean,
nice place to live, man.
Hey,
Definitely
Hey.
a nice place to live.
like they said,
Wow.
Minnesota nice. If you don't know the term, you're not Minnesota.
Minnesota mean. Anyway, yeah, but we got all 4 seasons though, so that's great, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Usually-
that's the best
usually
thing about it.
Right.
Usually
What else
in a
we got up
24-hour
here, man?
period. We got
What's that,
great
Dave?
ice fish. So normally in a 24-hour period, you get all 4 seasons.
Yeah,
And we got
definitely.
great ice fishing up here.
Great fresh water. We got fresh water in Minnesota.
10,000
Wow.
lakes to ice fish from, which is just starting
Lots
now.
of beautiful parks to check out. Lots of
Yeah,
beautiful
Lake Minnetonka, where you can go and cleanse yourself.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
What other place
purify
has a lake
yourself
that
in
you
Lake
can
Minnetonka.
purify
No,
yourself?
I
Wash
like
away
Lake
your sins.
Minnetonka. I like renting the pontoons out there. I used to do it for my boys when they were younger, taking them fishing. Oh my gosh, that lake is like awesome.
So I got a question, man. You guys got an ugly sweater yet?
Yeah, I got it right
I'm gonna
here.
do that
Showed
today.
it to you.
I make
Oh,
mine.
yeah, we seen yours, Dave. We seen yours, Jenny. I don't know how you're gonna squeeze in that thing.
That's Marshall's.
Oh,
That's Marshall's.
oh, like it's an ugly sweater hat.
What is that armband?
It's a face mask.
No, that one's Marshall's. Mine's over on my pile of clothes over there in the bag still, brand new.
And a pile of clothes. Everybody, I don't know. Am I the only one, or does everybody else have like a specific place in your room? Like I've got a little bin, and it's got like some shirts, summer shirts that I don't wear in it next to my bed. But it seems like it's piled full of like sweaters. Like I throw my sweater on there. I throw,
Yep.
You always got that
sweatpants on there.
chair.
There's a whole pile there, and it's not like it's dirty, but it's just there. Like I'll get up and I'll go through 30 sweaters, like I don't want to wear this one, and then I just throw them all on that bin, and it just turns into a humongous pile.
Not dirty enough
Like-
for the clothes bin, but just good enough for the
Nah.
chair, and then we'll
It's
wear
not,
that
it's
later.
not dirty enough for the
Yeah,
dirty
if it
clothes.
gets cold with something, you can go grab real quick.
Right, like I put it on to run out to the mailbox and came back in. Do I
Right.
pick it back up or do I put it on my bin? Anyway, I'll put it on the bin for now. Anyway, yeah, craziness. So, Twin Cities Merv Foundation Inc. I see that. I can't see the rest of the conversation.
Shout out, that's Harry. Was
And Melissa, Minnesota Melissa.
Facebook
Oh.
user. Shout out to the Facebook users out there. man.
Selby Soundgarden.
Oh, yeah. Twin Cities POC Pride event at the Marriott, Vari?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Marriott.
December 18th, after the MN Normal meeting.
I bet you that's gonna be so lit. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
gosh, they've been.
Yeah, they have a good time, man. I think I have a link if you guys are coming. I will have a table there, and we will have dinner. So if you're coming to have dinner, you need to message me immediately so I can send you the thing to sign up for your meal. I'm getting chicken because I like chicken, roasted chicken, and some other things on the side. yeah, it's gonna be a dope event. So if you're coming, let me know. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. December 18th. You gonna be here, Leash?
I'm trying now. Oh God.
Oh shit! Here we go. She like, I'm gonna be there next week. Oh, maybe next month.
No, I'm trying because I want to be there for the holidays. You know, my granddaughters, y'all know I'm inseparable with those. Those my mini me's.
Right, right. That's always a blessing, man.
Yes.
Camille says piles of clothes is a good sign. Piles of clothes is a good sign you're in style. You know, I
Wear
actually
the same thing every day.
I have a hard time. Well, I have the same hat. I got like 20 of them. Well, not 20, but I got like 10, at least 10 or something like that. But like, I have a hard time finding clothes to wear that's not my own shit. That's not Minnesota marijuana or any of that. I've been trying to support other people's brands.
Right.
So I wear Vari's shirt. Leisha, I seen your shirt in the drawer this morning. I didn't put it on because it's kind of tight and I like to wear it to the gym, you know, where people can check it out, you know, pumped up muscles. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be rocking y'all stuff, man.
That I know they look at me so weird down here because like that's all I wear. Like every time I go out and they're looking at me like,
yeah, they don't understand the culture here in Minnesota. See, you know, in Philly, they got, you know, Guess jeans and
right.
stuff like that. In Minnesota, we got cannabis shirts. Everybody has weed shirt of some sort. I see Jenny rocking Oliver Steinberg, hand pressed, custom, tie-dyed by Twisted Groove. You got a signature on that thing? That's going to be a collector's item. That's a good shirt there.
I have a couple of them. I have the one that God grew it, something like that, and that settles it. Right.
I smoke it, that settles it. That's what I'm wearing right now.
Yep, that's the one.
You know, I got one of all of Ollie's shirts. I got a box full of them still. Like, yeah. Keep them,
I get the good books from Ollie. He always have me with the good reading selection. So that's the best.
So with that, yeah, dope, man. Shoot, if you want to come to the thing with me, shoot me a message. Hopefully we didn't forget anything. We did say what's up to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Eventually we'll be somewhere else. I don't know.
Working on that.
We can go live on Instagram because Instagram does have a live.
Well, I don't know if we can go live from Restream, though. But
yeah.
We might have to figure that out. Maybe we might have to switch over to ODS and then go live on the Restream and live into some other stuff. Anyway, we'll get it figured out, man. And our show is going to be expanding. So hopefully as that continues to grow, we'll keep you guys in the loop. Var, you got some words of wisdom?
Oh, yeah. And thank you all the groups that actually approve our show into their groups. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, I got one for you. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it.
Your thoughts about it.
But you know what? I hate a motherfucker who's all cheery when I'm all upset though. Like, get the fuck away from me. Let me
I know.
Hey, guy, come on, man.
Don't stop breathing, buddy.
You got your leg amputated? It's cool. Let's go for a run.
Be like, huh? You turn to Soldier Boy like you're happy.
All right, you guys. Y'all have a dope day, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Excuse me, onto the podcast, and then we can have our video on the actual live streams that we're sharing. So then people could go to the website and watch.
Yeah, I think we need to
Ooh,
do
that would be lit.
And then we can just, because people can listen to podcasts without having to necessarily have Facebook up.
Yeah, they don't have to watch it.
You don't got to be on there. You can just, check out the podcast. Maybe we'll send some notifications.
Because I was telling them about the show down here, and they was like, do they have a podcast station? And I'm just like, oh.
Well, we could get a podcast station. It won't be too hard, We could probably send a message out to Acton Brand U. Those guys are real good at setting up marketing and
Okay.
websites and podcasts and all of that stuff. So
Yeah,